Hey, hey. Something been really trying to get in my way. This is my third take. Something really trying to get in my way today. But it is not so. Hey there. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you for joining. Please share with your followers. This is Dr. Savage. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, let me get. Hello, hello, Harriet LP. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is part 3 of my discussion for today. Hello, hello, hello. I really need to put my glasses on because I can hardly see. So if I say it incorrectly, please accept my apologies. Thank you for the beautiful hearts already. Thank you. Hello, hello. Hey, Harriet. How are you? Come in, come in. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. See you in a minute. So, hey, Marcelin. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the beautiful hearts. I'm having a discussion about, do you believe? And this is not boring. It's about, a life change. Life changes can affect your belief system, and it's not affecting mine, but it affects the people that are attached to me. Because sometimes, we make decisions and they're not comfortable with the decisions that we make. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and I'm hoping that my friends will come back and join me because I really need their input today. This is Dr. Eveangel Savage over at Audacity Group Social Enterprise, where I teach individuals to identify, initiate, and implement strategies of distinction for investment readiness. And as many of you know, my jump party is scheduled for 8/12, and of course, seemingly everyone feels really good about it. I know that I do. I absolutely feel good about my decision. It was a no-brainer. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Rev Haggett. Thank you for joining. We're talking about the decision to make a jump, the decision to transition from your job, and what the impact of your decision has on others. And while it may not resonate with them right away, when you know that you've done all that you can and that you are in a good position and you feel comfortable with it, that's really what matters. And that you yes, everybody can't take the jump like I'm doing, because I do have my husband. I do have, okay, I am too, and black and Jewish. But at any rate, there is so many things to consider. And yesterday I had a conversation with my daughter, and she's kind of like, Mom, what about dance? What about, band? What about all the things that literally counted on you? No, that literally counted on, I'm Native, Lumbee. What about all the times that what about all the income that I depended on for the extracurricular things that I do? And so I'm not at all insecure about those things. I am from the U.S. of America. And so, because I feel very comfortable. I feel very comfortable that, making the decision is only going to make me more money. When you know that you have positioned yourself, you've done everything you need to do, that you are ready. And you can never be completely ready, because if you think you're completely ready, then you're not really ready you don't have the agility that you need to be adaptable. Hey, Talking with Tanya, I'm glad you're back. Thank you for coming back in the room, because I lost people two times today. I don't think I was supposed to have this scope, but I'm determined to get some input from some people today, because, I was talking about, my little girl and how she felt about me taking this jump, and the insecurities that she's exhibiting about my ability to provide those extracurricular things that she was participating in, that daddy can take care of us, but what about all this other stuff? And so the doubt is setting in with her, and it's like, Well, do you not believe? Do you not believe that God provides? Do you not believe that He has positioned me in a very special place to do some great things and, touch the lives of people, and that as long as you take care of His people, that He will always take care of you? Do you not believe? And so she asked me. She said, "Mommy, I want to go and get a job." And I said, "Well, why? You've never had to work before, and you never went without anything that you needed either." She said, "Well, I don't get a lot of things." I said, "But you get what you need. You get what you want, right?" So, yes, sweetheart.
You want to go to the movies?
Of course, if that's what you want to do. Y'all, my husband just asked me on a date. So I told y'all there was a reason why I love this man. He just asked me on a date, and yes, babe, I want to go on a date.
It starts at 7:20.
Okay, in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm be done in just a few minutes. I'm going on a date, y'all. So anyway, real quick, wanted to share. Thank you so much. He is so precious. So anyway, she's doubting, and I said, you don't need to doubt. You don't need to doubt about whether you're going to be cared for, because I just believe and trust that God. I've never been more happier about a decision in my life, because I think about when she was born and how I left the state. I left a 10-year job, with the university, because I wanted to be home with her. She was my last baby, and I wanted to be home with her because I never got to spend time with any of the rest of them. So I'm doing the same thing, only I'm doing it at the end of her educational life here in high school years. And she's not a senior yet, but she's in high school. She's a 10th grader, and it's a great time for me to spend time with her. It's a great time for me to share in some of the things that she's doing, because she has a very busy lifestyle. She's a dancer, she's a marcher, she plays 7 different instruments. She's in the studio 4 days a week dancing. And so then she's got theater, then she's got this concert band, this jazz band, then she's got all this stuff, and she's worried about how we're going to pay for it. And I'm not at all worried about God's provision for or His plans for my life. And so if you begin to or experience these things, you have to trust, and that's what I tell her. You have to trust God for what He's doing right now, because He's making a way, and He has more than prepared me for the work that He has for me to do. So I just wanted to say that, and also say that in the end, we went to the Taco Bell, and I told the gentleman there, I said, she wants to apply for a job. Do you have an application? He got me, went to get me an application, came back, no due. And I said, well, she really wants to work. And, my thing was, if she wants to work a minimum wage job, then, if that's all you think that, you're worth, and you have a business of your own, and then, I guess I'll have to let you learn that lesson on your own, because you have all these skills that are yours intellectually, physically, mentally. All these skills are yours, and you own your own business. So I'm trying to, model what I expect, and teaching them I'm trying to be a good example on how business goes, and how you can use your own skill sets to make the money that you want to make and be all that God wants you to be. So the gentleman at the checkout, the long story short of it, the gentleman at the checkout says, to me, he said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. I thought, wow, that is profound. And he was a young guy, not that I doubt that they have this kind of intuitiveness, because they do. But how timely was that message with her in the car with me, to say, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. It was an amazing end to that conversation, because it let her know that the young people do believe. Young people do believe that they have a way.
I'll be back.
Okay, are you ready?
No, I'll be back.
Okay. So, just awesome. Just absolutely awesome to experience that, that moment with her, and show her how she should and must think, and how we all must think, and we must be I ams, and we must believe, and we must put our best foot forward, and we must, work it and work the dream. The dream, when you work the dream works. So I'm more than prepared. I trust God and I believe Him for all that He is. So that's the part 3 of my conversation in a nutshell. I wanted to get to the part where the gentleman said, it's great to start. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And I thought that was a great message to have. So you guys have a great one. I'm going on a date with my spouse. And you have a beautiful evening. Thank you.